Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too, don't go anywhere. This is a really important video if you want to play PUBG Mobile and know what's going down. This video is sponsored by PUBG Mobile. I came up with a topic that I thought was very, very cool for you guys. This is the ascendancy towards bolt actions that I'm seeing with the current meta that is in place with patch 0.16.0. Now, in the patch, there was some huge changes, namely the multiplier on base damage shots went up to 1.3 for bolt action sniper rifles, which is massive, and I think there's a reason for this. So the Winchester went from 65 damage base into a body shot to 84.5 damage into a body shot, which is a lot of damage. This is into a no vest wearing target, obviously. Kar98K went from 74 to 96. The M24 went from 78 damage to one-shotting anyone that doesn't have a vest on at the start of a game. So if you pick up an M24, that's a good gun to have. And then we get to the AWM, the big dog, the god gun, and that went from 132 to 156. But wait, Bushka, didn't that get reduced to 120? Well, it did, but remember, we're talking about base damage into chest shots here, and that's what's important. Because if they didn't lower the base damage to 120 from 132, the AWM would now one-shot level 2 people, level 2 vests, which is just nuts, okay? And you're going to see in a lot of these clips, you're going to see I am hitting people with AWMs. Now, this is important. I want to talk about the meta. I want to talk about why you should be running the bolt action more often. And I also want to talk about how you can get better at running bolt actions, because I spend a lot of time playing particular modes like Sniper Wars, Sniper mode in arcade, War mode in arcade, and it really does affect the way you play in games in Battle Royale when you can start hitting headshots. But you're going to see me knock a lot of people here with body shots from AWMs. Now, this is what I mean. This is why this is so important for your meta, to get good at using bolt action rifles. Previously, what would happen when you would hit someone with an AWM and they would heal back up is they would get to 75% of their hit points, and then they'd take a boost and they'd start getting around about 80 hit points out of the 80% of their hit points back. If you do that kind of thing now and you poke someone with an AWM and you're at like 93, 92 health and you're wearing a level 2 vest, you will get knocked. Doesn't matter if they don't hit you in their head. And it's really, I feel like this is a huge pushback from PUBG Mobile on the meta that is currently occurring so much on the M416 side of the game, where the 3x or the 6x down to a 3x spray is really taking hold. And it renders a lot of people won't pick up. Like, I play regularly with people who've made Conqueror, like Lou Grass, and a lot of other people who won't pick up an AWM or a Kar98 or an M24. They just don't run bolt action sniper rifles. And I think every squad should have someone that runs a bolt action sniper rifle now, because the damage that you can do with a bolt action sniper now is absolutely off the charts. It's so good. That kind of a boost, and let me first explain what that means, the boost. It's the multiplier. So when you get hit in the head, it's actually a multiplier. That's how PUBG Mobile manages it. The multiplier for a headshot is X for a certain weapon. The multiplier for a body shot was previously just a flat 1. It's really large now. And watch this. So I tapped that guy once with a Colt 1911, and then I hit him once in his level 2 vest with an AWM, and that killed him. I hit him once, and this guy down there who's sighting up with his 4-scope and that, and I hit him in the chest as well, and he had like a 75% health because he probably didn't have any boosts. This is someone running in on the zone line who I've been having a sniper fight with. Now, I took all the time in the world to actually boost up and get healthy again, and he is running from the back of the blue, and he's still running, and I'm going to hit him with a body shot from the AWM and clear him. Now, this is something that didn't used to happen. A limb shot from an AWM or something like that does less damage now, but body shots do substantially more damage. A level 3 body shot for an AWM into a chest area will do 70 damage, right? And you've got to remember, the most common med kit that you can pick up will heal you back to 75%. That doesn't mean that you start ignoring your headshots. And I'm going to show you how hard I work on headshots. Now, I've talked a lot about you want to miss high. And that might not be the case anymore. The reason you want to miss high is because when you miss high, you're missing going for a headshot. Okay, that's a good thing. Going for a headshot is extremely important because a headshot is a clear with an ARM. Okay, if you are clearing someone with headshots, you should be going for more headshots. But you can also start to be more tactical with the way you use the weapons. If you hit someone with a Colt 1911, for instance, and they don't have a lot of vest wear, you might want to try and hit, like, I don't have a vest. Look how much this hurts me. This is a Car 98 shot. In just a second. Ow. Like, ow? Seriously? That's so much freaking damage. Like, that just really hurts. So let's get back to the headshot thing. Once you start learning how to hit headshots, you are going to be so much more effective. A lot of people don't do this, though, because they have fallen in love with M416s and 3x sprays. Hey, here's an idea. Why not do both? Why not run an M416 and a bolt-action sniper rifle? Because really, I find so many people running AAR to be not maximizing what they can get out of their gameplay. If you want to maximize your killing power, the ability to reach out at 200 meters and hit a guy who is using a single 75% health kit in the chest and clear him, is that not something you want to be part of? And I mean, if you get good at headshots, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. The multiplier on torso shots, though, is what's really, really key here. I mean, your basic Car 98, which is your entry-level bolt-action sniper everywhere else apart from Miramar, where you can actually get the Winchester, it's going to do 57 damage into a level 2 vest. If you can couple that with a headshot for an M416 or something, you're looking at something pretty special. And then you start moving up to the M24, where you can actually get nearly 71 damage out of a level 1 vest chest shot. It's like an AWM will one-shot a level 1 chest piece now. These are big, big numbers. Now, to get better at this, you should... I don't know what is wrong with that guy's internet, but he was certainly having issues. To get better at this, you should have a run like in Sniper Wars, like jump in arcade mode. I play multiple games every week just working on my sniping, where I'll just run long range 6 times and 8 times, and you can do it really, really easily, and you get better at getting headshots, and suddenly you are like running into a final circle with a squad on Miramar, and you're knocking people the F out because you know how to use your sniper rifle, while everyone else is trying to use an M416. And that's not such a bad thing, but let me show you something, and I want to talk to you about this. This is huge, because this is how about that for a no-scope headshot? Love it. This is trades, okay? Now, the thing that people don't seem to understand about trades is if you are willing to run an M416 or a DP28 or something along those lines, you need to be able to get time on target. That's great. That guy was running a full auto on me. He got time on target. He took half my health points. I got one shot to him and I was already out of there, right? I'd left. I'm going to do the same thing to this guy. I don't know where he is. He wants to make trades. He has to make trades. I realize he doesn't have a sniper rifle, and I just quite simply am happy to have him hit me again. You can tap me with your M416 all day long if you want. If I'm behind a rock and that's a trading situation where we're literally trading single shots, or you might get to trade 2 shots, and I have a weapon that can knock you the F out with 1 headshot, or if I've got an AWM and you are in a level 2 vest and you're not 100% health, it will kill you straight up, knock you. Or if you're in a level 1 vest, it will straight up knock you. And if you're, you get the idea, right? This is why this kind of gameplay, this kind of gunplay is why the bolt action sniper is so important. And Pubg Mobile, if you have not been paying attention, have just buffed the crap out of bolt action sniper rifles. They gave it a 30% flat buff, a 1.3 multiplier buff on everything that gets hit in the chest. This is where you need to start learning how to snipe, because you can run an M416 in your 3 times and go ham, like I do it all the time. But then you get out of your car And like you see a guy over there running and hiding behind a trees in another gunfight. That's great. There's a guy on a roof here, and that's 2 shots, and that guy's got a level 3 helmet, and no one cares because I've got an AWM, and it just doesn't matter how good a player you are. I think that's a bot. How did that make the final cut, Bushka? That is embarrassing. Oh, good shots. I mean, 2 body shots for 2 lovely kills, but still, I mean, and you can take the boy out of TPP, but you can't take the TPP out of the boy. Guys, don't crawl around in the grass. You're really bad at Pubg Mobile if that's your idea of hardcover. So it's important that you start understanding. Oh, there's another one. I mean, good God. Why are you in the FPP solos queue, kids? It's important that you understand this is another great example. There's a guy up there who I just kept banging in the chest with an AWM, and he didn't have any choice but to completely heal before he tried to get inside the circle. I love running these in solos. I absolutely adore running them in a squad where there are other people running full auto guns, because what I've seen happening all day today while we live streamed and while we played squads was I would hit someone with a Kar98, an M24, an AWM, either in a headshot or a body shot, and someone else would tap them and they would fall over. It was amazing. Like, it happens so often. I'm getting less knocks because I'm taking people down so far on their hit point pool that the guys in my squad are now clearing the target on the second shot, which is brilliant. Like, this is a big plus. So you should probably be thinking that the bolt action sniper meta could... See, that guy hid. That's a trade. And then when he comes out because he thinks I'm doing the whole auto fire thing, I switch to a Kar98 and we headshot him. This is how you've got to be changing your gameplay, I feel, anyway. Sure, you can still be successful doing other things, but if you can do this, why aren't you doing it? Like, and you can practice it. Just go and do arcade sniper mode or jump in war mode and just run around. Like, someone shoots at you and you have an AWM in your backpack. And I saw a guy up there on the hill right next to the tree. He's firing at me. That's great. That's not a good idea. You should be in very much mortal peril right now, and see ya. Headshots for everybody. I'm Bushka. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you so much for being part of my community. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I hope you're having a good time. Make sure to talk to someone about putting me in an esports scenario. I want to do more esports. Go and play war mode with idiots like me, so you can do things like this where you're just running around like bolt action snipering each other and learning how to actually use Kar98s. Like, this is how you get better. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.